that the majority of our communities still struggle without the benefits of high-speed internet. Thus, we are thankful that you were able to join us and represent your communities. And we also saw throughout this evening how many of you sometimes got kicked off and you persevered and you came back on. So just keep doing that and continue with us. We will continue to advocate for broadband for all Western North Carolina because we understand that it is a basic need for all of our communities and our people. It is now my pleasure to introduce Jennifer Faree, our WNC Communities Executive Director, to kick off our 72nd Annual WNC Honors Awards ceremony. Jennifer?
Hello, good evening and welcome. I'm Jennifer Faree, Executive Director of WNC Communities, and on behalf of WNC Communities and our board, I would like to welcome you and congratulate the 66 communities who have participated in this year's program, our 72nd WNC Honors Awards. So once again this year, we're not able to be in person, but we are here in spirit, and we're excited to be continuing this amazing awards program with our second and hopefully last virtual event. And after almost 2 years of living through this global pandemic, it feels like it's time for renewal. And I know we're all hungry for a renewal of programs, fun, connection, and community. In working with you and other important partners, we've done that. And after many years, the WNC Honors Program has been renewed. We have new award levels and new motivation for all your communities to achieve your goals and be rewarded for your successes, accomplishments, growth, and hard work. And it's also time for gratitude and thanks. Thank you for the important role that you serve in your communities. As we acknowledged last year, it's in this time of crisis that your impact on the members of your communities is felt the greatest. We commend you for your work and we are grateful for your service. I would also like to thank right now our board of directors of WNC Communities for their commitment to our region. They bring passion, vision, leadership, stewardship, knowledge, and diligence to WNC Communities, and we're thankful to have their support. I'd like to take a few moments to recognize WNC Communities board shown here on your screen and acknowledge those who are here with us this evening. You may have even interacted with some of them tonight, and you may know some of them. Some of them may even be members of your community. But tonight we'll have President K. Ray Bailey joining us. LT Ward, our vice president, is here. Jimmy Cowan, our vice chair. Karen Hammond, our second vice chair, will be participating. You'll be hearing from her tonight. Craig DeBrew, our treasurer, will be saying a few words, and Ross Young is here. Now, if someone else has joined and I missed you, I apologize, and I know that there are others watching live on YouTube. So thank you all for all you do to support our organization. I'd also like to highlight one of our board members who has served on our board for many years, but is also a member of the Clark's Chapel community in Macon County. Jerry Sutton was going to address you tonight, but he's not able to be with us. So President of our board, Ray Bailey, would you please say just a few words?
Thank you, Jennifer. We'd like to honor Jerry here tonight. Jerry has participated in the Honors Awards program for over 60 years, making him one of the longest, if not the longest, members of this honors program. If Jerry was here, I know he would tell you how important this program has been to his community and the communities in Macon County in the past half century.
Thank you, Ray. And it is a special honor to have Jerry on our board as he holds all this history of community development in Western North Carolina. And you're going to be able to read more about this community development because we have a new book that's just come out. It's called In the Pursuit of a Greater Good. And each one of your communities is going to be gifted this book. So if you haven't received yours yet, stay tuned as we'll get these books to your community center. This book's been in the works for a few years and it's been a labor of love. It's written by local authors Jay Field and Janet Moore, and it chronicles the history of community development in Western North Carolina and tells many of the stories of your community. We're excited to tell the world about the story of community development in Western North Carolina and the role of WNC Communities has played in it for 72 years. So we'll be getting those out to your communities. So moving on, this year, we have an amazing $44,800 to distribute in cash awards. And we're grateful for our generous sponsors who made this possible. So let's recognize our sponsors now. In 2021, we have 2 premier sponsors. So first to thank is Harrah's Cherokee Casino and Resort and Harrah's River Casino and Hotel for their $10,000 contribution. We are ever thankful for their continued support. And thank you, Lumpy Lambert, for coming down to our offices all the way from Murphy to present the check to us. Our second premier sponsor is Duke Energy. Thank you, Duke Energy, for your $10,000 and your continued support to our community development here in Western North Carolina. So we have Craig DeBrew, one of our board members, also representing Duke Energy, here just to say a few words on behalf of Duke Energy. Craig? Are you here?
I am here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. It is, we are so pleased to be a part of this organization and specifically this program. It's always encouraging to learn more about all the activities that are going across the rural communities in Western North Carolina. So thank you again for the opportunity and congratulations to the winners this evening.
Thank you, Craig. And also thanks to Jason Walls, District Manager of Duke Energy, for coming down to our office to deliver the check to us. We enjoy his enthusiasm and we cannot express how much this contribution means to our program. So thank you again. We have 2 leadership sponsors this year. So thank you so much to Biltmore Farms for your contribution of $5,000. And we truly appreciate First Citizens for their contribution of $5,000. Your continued support in this program is just an amazing thing. Thank you. This year's community sponsors are the McClure Foundation, sponsoring the program with $4,000. Thank you. And to Buncombe County Farm Bureau for a $3,000 contribution. New Belgium Brewing has given $2,800 towards the program, and Carolina Farm Credit and Wells Fargo have both contributed $2,500. Like I said, this is an amazing amount of awards that's going directly into your communities, and we cannot thank our sponsors and contributors enough for their generous dedication to us. So now I'm going to turn the program back over to Terry Wells, our Director of Community and Agriculture Programs, to tell us more about what we have in store this evening. Terry.
Thanks, Jennifer. And a special thanks to our generous sponsors who have donated more than ever before, which enables us to provide you, our communities, with $44,800 this evening. In addition to the monetary awards, we will also recognize the Impact, Youth Leadership, President, and Calico Cat Awards. To get us started, Susan has some honors trivia for you.
You know, here at WNC Communities, we're really privileged. We have the honored position of being able to see what all of you are doing, and it is incredible. So we thought it'd be fun to share with you a little window into the magnitude of impact that you have. So a bit of trivia for you. How many volunteer hours did all our 66 active communities contribute to strengthen our communities across WNC? Just make a guess in your head. I'm gonna bet it's bigger. $116,402 hours that you spent improving your communities. And if you put a dollar amount on each of those hours, what monetary investment do those hours represent in our communities? $3,322,113. That is incredible. And finally, what total amount of money did our 66 active communities raise and bring from outside into their communities from grants? A whopping $2,524,964. So your total investment to improve our communities across Western North Carolina, prepare yourselves. It's much bigger than you think. $5,847,077. Way to go, everybody.
Thank you, Susan. With the reinvigoration of our honors program, we want to spotlight community efforts in two new focus areas, impact and youth leadership. We know that you provide a variety of programs and services to your communities, and we always enjoy the opportunity for you to share your best practices with each other, as you did earlier during the mixer this evening. Additionally, we want to focus on impact. We want to recognize a community's substantial and measurable efforts to improve community members' well-being. Specifically, we're looking to recognize measurable impact around an improvement in the ability of the benefiting community members to thrive. Our Honors Committee looks forward to recognizing a community with this award next year. We'll continue to educate communities about the focus and expectations of this award. For a little inspiration, I do want to share what the award will be for our 2022 winner of the WNC Impact Award. This award is crafted by Valerie Berlage of the Leicester Community Center. Valerie is a talented artist and serves on the board of the Leicester Community Center. Thank you, Valerie, for designing and crafting this stunning award that will be awaiting one of your community's names for next year in 2022. And in the spirit of recognizing initiative and endeavoring to strengthen impact, WNC Communities and Dogwood Health Trust will offer a site visit and consultation with the 2022 winning community. Now, I am excited to announce our very first Youth Leadership Award. This award recognizes a youth who has shown leadership promise and has initiated and led a project or program in one of your community clubs. Our goal is to encourage youth participation, initiative, and leadership. And we are thrilled that the wonderful folks at the North Carolina Outward Bound School saw the potential of partnering with us to provide a leadership opportunity to our youth. It is my pleasure to introduce Amy Clymer, Chair of the Western North Carolina Advisory Board for North Carolina Outward Bound School, to share comments about this youth scholarship. Amy?
Thanks, Terry. Hi, everyone. Good evening. North Carolina Outward Bound School is a wilderness program where we use experiential education to take students backpacking, rock climbing, canoeing, mountaineering. And while we're focused on being outside, the real focus is what's happening while all those activities are going on. It's about building leadership skills, teaching resilience, instilling compassion in our students. And our students are youth and adults from all over the country. Many of them come here to Western North Carolina. We actually have two base camps here, one up at Table Rock and one a bit west of Brevard. And we also have base camps in Florida and Patagonia, Argentina. So we are really excited about this particular, the Youth Leadership Award, because we get to recognize a student who has done some amazing selfless work in the community and send her on an Outward Bound course. And I'll let Terry introduce who she is. But I can say from experience, I went on an Outward Bound course when I was 16, and it absolutely changed my life. It gave me more confidence, more self-esteem, more compassion, more resilience, and that has served me well in the decades since. I'm a volunteer now. I volunteer as a chair of the Western North Carolina Advisory Board, and really our purpose is to raise funds to send more students on scholarship. So we are thrilled to partner with WNC Communities. And Terry, I'll let you present the award.
Well, thank you so much, Amy. We are really excited to present the award, and I'm just going to have to ask Susan and Jennifer, while I was talking, were you able to let Chris, are they in the room? Yes.
I will tell you in a moment.
Okay. Okay. Just this is par for the course. Our folks out who's receiving the award is in Jackson County, and we have been having some very furious technical issues here for the past 30 minutes. So I'm really hoping that they are in the room here now. But I will begin and take my time, and hopefully they are with us. So again, thank you, Amy. We appreciate you joining us this evening. And we look forward to partnering with you on this important youth leadership opportunity for years to come. We believe it will benefit both our youth and our communities. And without further ado, okay, this is really going to be a surprise for me too. Hopefully they're here. The 2021 Youth Leadership Award goes to Riley Stevens of the Caney Fork Community Development Council. When the Caney Fork community offers told their youth that there was a $500 grant that the youth could put to use in the community, Riley initiated and led the youth effort to research various potential projects. They presented their findings to the council, and then the youth made the decision on which project they felt would provide the most benefit to their community. It is my pleasure to introduce Riley Stevens of the Caney Fork community in Jackson County to share more about the project she initiated and what it has meant to her community and what she has learned from this project. And Riley, I hope you're live with us right now.
Doesn't look like they're here, Terry.
I see them. I think you're muted. You're not muted, but there's no sound.
Okay, because they're saying, let's see. She says that they are here. So let's see here just a second. Let's give them a second because I really want you to meet Riley.
I can see their video.
You can see their video.
Yeah, they're listed under Kristen Stevens. They're connecting to audio now.
Okay. Okay.
Can you guys? No.
Well,
Kristen, try changing your microphone in Zoom. In Zoom, next to the mute button, there's a little arrow. And if you click on that, you can select a microphone. And it might be picking up the wrong mic or something.
let's see here.
You guys could call in if you wanted on the phone number.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Maybe you could put that in the chat for them.
Riley, let's see. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you, because I know I have faith that Riley's going to figure this out and you all can reconnect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and continue with the honors level, right? That will give you time and take some pressure off of you. And then when you're able to get in here to where we can hear you, we are definitely going to give Riley a chance to speak to us. Okay. So that's what we're going to do there.
Excellent, excellent way to proceed.
Okay. So Susan, if you want to continue on with me, what we'll do is as we recognize your community achievements and honors levels, it is my pleasure to let you know that all 66 of your communities will be receiving $550 in recognition of your good work. In addition, those communities who receive the special recognition of best in class for their achievements will receive the additional funding of $250 at the Trillium level, $500 at the Mountain Laurel level, $1,000 at the Redbud level, and $2,000 at White Oak. So starting with our Trillium level. As you know, we retooled our honors levels, and these levels do not reflect previous levels. These new levels of recognition help us assess your current capacity in relation to core competencies and provide us with a tool to better support your ongoing goals and improve your organizational capacity as we work together over the coming year. Susan and I are excited about this opportunity to work more directly with you and support your goals. We have 33 communities receiving the Trillium recognition this year. Thanks to each of you for your leadership and your efforts to provide meaningful services and programs for your communities. We know that these past 2 years have been extra challenging, and you continue to persevere. Thank you. Jennifer, will you please share the names of the 10 communities who are being honored with a Best in Class award at the Trillium level? These are the communities who showed special promise at this level. They will each receive an additional $250.
Congratulations to Big Cove Community Club, Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Swain County. Well done, Big Y Community Club, Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Jackson County. A Best in Class Trillium Award to Birdtown Community Club, Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Swain County. And well done, Cherokee County Indian Community Club, the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Cherokee County. Congratulations to Clark's Chapel Community Club, Macon County. Best in Class Trillium Level awarded to Ellenboro's Women's Club in Rutherford County. Good job to Ox Creek Community Club in Buncombe County. Towstring Community Club in the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Swain County, well done. Congratulations to the Wolftown Community Club in the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Jackson County. And our last Trillium Best in Class award goes to Yellow Hill Community Club in Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Swain County. Congratulations to our Trillium Best in Class awardees for 2021.
Now moving on to our Mountain Laurel level. There were several factors that contributed to a community being recognized as a Mountain Laurel. One key gatekeeper to move on to this level was being a recognized 501c3 or similar nonprofit structure. We have 32 communities receiving the Mountain Laurel recognition this year. Congratulations. We recognize and appreciate your dedication to providing a variety of community programs and collaborating with partners to offer needed services. Your communities truly benefit from your initiative and volunteerism. We thank you. Jennifer, will you please share the names of the 10 communities who are being honored with the Best in Class award at the Mountain Laurel level? These are the communities who rise to the top at this level. They will each receive an additional $500.
Congratulations to Bethel Rural Community Organization in Haywood County. Big Ivy Community Center in Buncombe County, great job. Well done to the Caney Fork Community Development Council in Jackson County. Cedar Mountain Community Center in Transylvania County is a Mountain Laurel Best in Class. As is Spines Creek Community Association in Haywood County. A congratulations to Laurel Community Center organization in Madison County. Excellent job, Leicester Community Center in Buncombe County. Pigeon Community Multicultural Development Center in Haywood County, way to go. And well done to the Sandy Mush Community Center in Buncombe County. And to wrap up our Mountain Laurel Best in Class, Upper Hickory Nut Gorge Community Club in Henderson County. Congratulations to all of our Best in Class awardees.
Now, if you're good at math, you have already figured out that we only have one community of the 66 left to recognize this year. In order to advance to Redbud, the community needed to have a strategic plan in place, as well as meet expectations in several of the 6 core competencies. Thus, for 2021, we have one community who achieved this recognition. Congratulations to the Shiloh Community Association. It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Sophie Dixon, President of the Shiloh Community Association, to accept this best in class honor at the Redbud level, for which they will receive an additional $1,000. And Ms. Sophie Dixon, would you like to share a few comments with us about your organization?
Well, thank you very much, and I'm honored. We're a strong supporter of this project, and we've been right there every year, and now we're here. So I want to share with you that our community is very proud and honored to accept this award, and we're going to continue working just like we've been working. We're keeping our community engaged even through the COVID. As you see, our pictures reflect that we are a community, and we keep our community engaged, and all of our work is done by volunteers. So thank you very much, and we will always be here. And you see our youth, that's our future.
Thank you, Ms. Sophie. And congratulations to all of our communities for your important work to benefit our communities across Western North Carolina. Susan and I are excited to work with you as you strive to reach new levels of achievement for your communities. We will continue to work with you to provide education and support around the 6 core competencies, which are good governance, leadership excellence, financial stewardship, volunteer recruitment and retention, community programs, and civic engagement, as well as collaboration. Attaining the White Oak level will be the pinnacle of future achievement. Your checks and awards will be mailed to the address you provided on your honors application. We look forward to hearing how you put these funds to good use in your community. In 2022, Susan and I look forward to working with you to support your goals and efforts to advance to a new level of capacity. In addition to the monthly best practice coffee hours, we will offer workshops on writing strong bylaws and volunteer recruitment and retention with a special focus on youth participation. We will also be working with you to assess who would like to achieve their 501c3 status or begin a strategic planning process. 2022 will be filled with opportunity. And before Jennifer continues with those traditional awards, I do just want to check in and see if hopefully Riley is able to speak with us. So let's just, before we continue there with Jennifer, Riley, were you able to get some audio? Doesn't seem like it. So, well, Jennifer, why don't we go ahead and we continue with our traditional awards, and I will, since I'm not speaking, I will try to do some problem solving.
Sounds great. And thanks so much. Those new award levels are really exciting, and I'm sure they're going to motivate and inspire your communities to reach new goals. But now let's move on to the President's Award and also that coveted Calico Cat Awards. So I'd like to invite WNC Communities President, Kay Ray Daly, to join us to present the President's Award for 2021. Ray, it's your turn now.
Thank you, Jennifer. It's a tradition each year for WNC Communities to honor those clubs who have had 25 or 50 years of participation in the WNC Honors Awards program. This year, we have one club celebrating 50 years of participation. For 50 years of submitting applications to the WNC Honors Awards program, we'd like to recognize Leicester Community Center in Buncombe County. This special place, once Cherokee hunting land, then the famous Turkey Creek Camp Meeting Ground, was sold by the Methodist Church in 1957 to become the Leicester Community Youth Center in 1961, when the National Grange awarded $10,000 to construct a building. Led by Dr. and Mrs. John Kerr and a group of dedicated local heroes, the Community Center has an ambitious plan designed to provide recreation and social space for the youth of Leicester, community service groups, and the Leicester Grange. From the beginning, the Leicester Community Center was a hub of activity: Little League games, livestock competitions, scout meetings, Grange dinners, holiday celebrations, community suppers, and family get-togethers kept the place busy. In the 64 years which have passed since its founding, the Community Center has had its ups and downs, but always survived, and today is stronger than ever, overseen by the officers and board. 12 individuals dedicated to keeping the Leicester Community Center alive and relevant. The Community Center provides 4,000 square feet for community meetings and youth groups, a weekly welcome table, art night, clubs and classes, and is rented out as a gathering space to provide income. Additionally, there are 6.5 acres dedicated to walking tracks, a very popular playground, basketball court, baseball field, picnic tables, and relaxation space. They have focused the past year and a half on assisting the community with food during a very difficult time. And after extensive repairs, opening up the playground as an enthusiastic response. This year, they served as host of Leicester's first farmers market, which enjoyed strong community support. The Leicester Community Center is ready for its next 60 years of service to their special part of Buncombe County. So here to accept the President's Award is Marie Whitener, President of Leicester Community Center. Congratulations, Marie.
Thanks, Ray. Thank you, sir. Good evening. I am Marie Whitener. On behalf of the previous officers and board, members of the Leicester Community Center, I am honored tonight to have these current officers, Officer Fred Myers, Vice President, and two of our board members, Brenda Walker and Carol Bryson, as I accept this gift. The Leicester Community Center was started in 1957, as you said, and we've had some great years, some not so great. The virus has been bad for our community. We are not able to provide the different programs that we were providing before the virus. We all hope that we will be back to normal soon. I would like to thank WNC Communities and all the great sponsors for this award. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ray, and thank you for Marie, and congratulations to the Leicester Community Center for your half century of being an honors community.
Great, thank you. Thank you all.
And now for the Calico Cat Awards. So as you know, the Calico Cat Award is given annually to the clubs which, through their volunteer and fundraising efforts, make the most improvements and renovations to their existing community centers over the past year. The competition for this award is always strong. Many of you have addressed the challenges and needs of your existing facilities, and you're to be commended because it reflects on the health of your community. And as we all know, it's just a labor of love. I'd like to take a moment and to publicly thank the Fired Up Pottery on Wall Street in downtown Asheville for doing such a lovely job on our Calico cats each year. This is a picture of our cats this year, and these cats are truly a work of art. And we know that these are the most exciting, if not most coveted of all our awards each year, because the cats are just so beautiful, and also because it's a surprise. So to present this year's Calico Cat Awards is second vice chair of our board, Karen Hammett. So take it away, Karen.
I get the privilege of herding cats. And we're going to start with the Calico Cat Jr., and this award goes to the Caney Fork community. Benefiting from grants from Dogwood Health Trust and Nantahala Health Foundation, Caney Fork community was able to make some extensive upgrades to their building. Much energy went into upgrading Caney Fork Center's old tile ceiling and the electrical wiring. A local electrician was hired to replace the old fluorescent lights with new can lighting and hang 4 ceiling fans. He also installed outdoor floodlights, which added to safety around the building. And concurrently, the old ceiling tile was removed and cleaned away, and a brighter, cleaner ceiling was installed in the building. Caney Fork also added new appliances. A 1993 refrigerator was replaced with a 26 cubic foot French door refrigerator. A 4-burner cooktop stove replaced the old 1998 stove. And Caney Fork replaced their old wall-mounted propane heater with a new mini split, which is already saving them money. With all this work completed and the new appliance upgrades installed, Caney Fork is set to entertain. So let's go visit. And I'm going to turn it over to Kristen Stevens, president of Caney Fork Community, to say something.
And I think that she said they have audio, so hopefully we're going to be able to hear.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay! Finally.
Wonderful.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it. We were finally able to secure the 2 grants totaling around $22,000, but we had to try for several years before we were finally able. So for all of y'all other communities, I can tell y'all, don't give up. If you get discouraged, don't give up. Keep trying. Trust me, we wanted to give up, but we never did. We have an amazing community here with lots of people who genuinely care about each other. The improvements we made this past year will have a lasting impact for many years. I look around this little building and I think back to when I first came, and I can't wait to see in 10 more years what the changes will be in 10 more years. So the thing I am most proud of, other than getting our youth involved, because eventually I'm going to get older and not be able to do it. So I believe that the youth is where it's most important. But the second thing is our food box and community pantry. When COVID hit, it hit our community hard. We're mostly low-income families. And the USDA grant that Terry helped us get was wonderful. But then, things got better and we stopped, and then it got worse again. And so thankfully we got a grant and started doing that ourselves. And so knowing that our neighbors can call and come down here and get food and not have to go to bed hungry, it's just amazing. So again, just keep trying. No matter how small, how big the grant is, just keep trying. And I have no grant writing experience, period. None. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. But thank y'all. We appreciate it. It's right here. It's going to go up there with our other 2 that we have. So we appreciate it.
Thank you, Kristen. And Karen, while we've got them, I'm going to go ahead and let Riley speak too before we move on. So Riley, I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction again. And so it's my pleasure to introduce Riley Stevens of the Caney Fork community in Jackson County to share more about the project she initiated what it has meant to her community and what she has learned from this project.
Thank you. I really don't know where to start. So when the officers came to us, the youth group, and told us that we had basically $500 to do what we wanted with it, the mailboxes definitely weren't our first option. Because, I mean, we're kids. We wanted something fun. We wanted something that was for us. So we wanted to fix our basketball court. But after talking it through, we realized that it really wouldn't help anyone but us to fix the basketball court. And we really just wanted to help our community more than us. So we chose to buy meats for the food boxes to continue those. And they've really helped our community a bunch.
Thank you so much, Riley. Congratulations. And thank you. Yes, thank you for a job well done. And thank you for persevering this evening and not giving up on getting here with us so we could hear from you. And thank you to North Carolina Outward Bound for this amazing opportunity. And hopefully this provided you all with some inspiration about potential ways to get your youth engaged in taking on leadership roles. I think the Caney Fork idea of the 500 grant project was a fabulous idea. And now, Karen, I'll turn it back over to you to continue with the Calico Cat Senior.
After a pause, we'll go to the Big Cat, and the Big Cat goes to the Carson community. Carson community joined with Arise and Shine Women's Ministry to make significant improvements in their community building. One section of their building held a stage in disrepair. Volunteers began work in this area, removing the stage and all the old flooring carpet. They scraped walls and windows, painted and cleaned. Chair rail height beadboard was added around the room. A workroom and office were built into the room to create more functionality. Outside doors received a fresh coat of paint. Volunteers painted 2 murals, one inside and one outside. Carson was able to open this space in March 2021 as the thrift store supporting the Arise and Shine ministry. 2 agencies worked together to improve jointly shared space. This was a very successful relationship. But that's not all. Additionally, Carson was able to repair their plumbing through a Dogwood Health Trust grant. Carson had a challenge with their plumbing system buried beneath a concrete floor. They installed a new system, which is above ground level. With the new plumbing system came a new toilet, a water heater, and a cabinet sink. Carson acquired their infrastructure long before Biden's infrastructure bill passed. Unfortunately, Carson is not able to be with us tonight, but I wish them congratulations on the Calico Cat Senior Award.
Thank you, Karen. The Calico Cat Awards are always one of our favorites. So thanks to Karen, Susan, and Terry for making an extra special effort to keep these awards so special, doing this virtually. Well, we've just about come to the end of our program tonight. And again, I thank you all for all you do for your communities. And I also like to take a moment to personally thank Terry Wells, Susan Garrett, and then the entire Honors Committee for the incredible work that you've done this past year. You have worked to reimagine these awards, and you've created an amazing renewed program for all of us. And I know that their love for community and service shines through because we can see it in their enthusiasm and their tireless devotion to making these honors awards an inspirational program for the future. And as you can see, this is a collaborative effort. We've got partners working from everywhere to help make this program successful. And we couldn't do it without our generous sponsors, our supportive funders, our staff, our legislators, our board, but mostly you, the leaders of our mountain communities. Western North Carolina is blessed to have each and every one of you. You truly work every day to make this country better. So have a wonderful holiday season. We look forward to working with you over the next year and into 2022 and being together again in person next year for our 73rd Honors Awards. Good night and congratulations, everyone.
Great
Thank
job,
you.
Jennifer.
It's a pleasure, everybody.
Thank you all.
Good job, Terry.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Congrats,
Yes.
everyone.
Great job, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Leicester signing off.
There's Marie.
You see Marie's Calico Cats in the background there and that proud display?
How about that? And that beautiful frame.
We need a third one.
Remember, Valerie
We're
made that
jealous.
one
We'll have to
too.
work on that. Congratulations to everyone. Bosco, thank you.
Thank you. Don Humphrey.
Yes, sir.
How are you, John? I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm fine. Been a while. It has been a while. Maybe next year we'll be able to get together if everything goes well. We need to get caught up, don't we?
Yes, you do, sir. We sure do. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Merry Christmas. You guys have a good one.
You too. It's such a pleasure to see you. Have a good Christmas. Goodbye, Neil. Good to see you as well.
Good
Bye,
to see
everyone.
everybody. Good
Have
to
a great
see everybody.
holiday.
Good to see LT and K Ray and Terry.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
Good to see all of you.
All right.
The Humphreys, good to see all of you.
Our pleasure. Take care.
All righty. Yes. Have a good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you, Terry. This was a great program.
Thank you, Marie. Thanks for being there at the community center too, so we could actually see your lovely display.